very excited. He is a local, just making a scene. He's just starting out. He's been featured over at Shakespeare's, and so we're excited to have him here tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for Rob Bagley.
Hello, how's everyone doing? Good, good. I'm doing fantastic. Last year, I unfortunately got diagnosed with cancer for a second time. And it was crazy. The doctor calls me in his office. He's like, Rob, I'm sorry to tell you, but you have cancer again. And it's a 7-inch tumor. And I was devastated. I was like, wow. I have something on my body that's 7 inches? That is fantastic. Are you sure we have to get rid of it? So fast forward 3 days later, I'm in ICU. The tumor made my kidneys fail, and I lost a whole bunch of blood. I had to get all new blood, and after I was laying in the hospital bed, and I was like, I think I'm Deadpool. We have a lot in common. We both have cancer. We both mildly look good looking when we're fighting crime, and we both have trouble with cable. So, cannot wait to call my cable company tomorrow. I had to have over 30 blood transfusions, and each time I got one, I was so nervous. I was like, please, don't give me foreigner's blood. I don't want Trump to deport me. And I had to have a platelet transfusion too, and it took, the nurse told me it took 30 people to make one bag of donations for the platelets. And as I was getting it, I was like, oh my God, I hope nobody from Ohio State is in this donation. I would seriously rather die than have that. So having chemotherapy is very bad. I'm sure we all know people who have cancer and have had, and the side effects are bad, but there are some very good side effects to having chemotherapy. One is I did not have to manscape for a whole year, so that was fantastic. I got to park in all the handicap spots, and I know what it feels like to be a Kardashian, and I love it. It's fantastic. And since I was so weak and tired all the time, I could not work at my job, so I had 10 months where I did not work. And so I got to watch Judge Judy every day. And I know if I would have had 2 more months, I could have been a lawyer. I know it. My hair grew back really darker than what it used to be. And my friends are like, are you dyeing your hair? And I'm like, yes. I'm using Just for Men Chemo Edition. If you're looking for it at the store, it's stage 3. So, and during my treatments, I lost 68 pounds. And my doctor was like, eat whatever you want, you have to eat, okay? So I ate whatever I wanted. I saw him a year later for a checkup, and he's like, you can stop eating now. And I was like, little Debbie is not going to be happy about this. So being single and going through chemotherapy, you're not like the biggest turn on for girls. You actually look like a before picture of Vin Diesel. Instead of the Fast and the Furious, I was slow and tumorous. But you know, being single, we all try the dating apps. If you're single, I'm sure you tried all the dating apps. And they're okay, but for my money, my favorite app, the one that gets me excited, is the Food Network app. They have some hot dishes on there, and when I look at it, I'm afraid I'm cheating on my food in the kitchen. So, let me look at my nose, I'm sorry. So the last thing I'm going to talk about is when I was in the hospital. I woke up with a catheter, and nobody likes to have a catheter. It was my first time having one, and I knew the time was going to come when the nurse was going to come in and take it out. So she comes in and she's like, Rob, I'm sorry, I have to take out your catheter. And I was like, well, I'm officially turned on. And so all I can envision is her taking the catheter out is going to be like a boat anchor going through a straw. And so as I'm waiting for her, she comes up, she takes off my gown, puts on my gown, And so I turn my head and close my eyes because I'm a man. So I'm waiting for for pain. I'm waiting for pain, and no pain is happening. So I open my eyes and I'm like, "Is there a problem taking this catheter out?" And she's like, "No, I'm just deflating the balloon." And I'm like, "Who blew it up?" Thanks, you guys. You guys have a great night. Enjoy the rest of the comedians.
Nice job. All right, ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Rob Bagley.